income taxes. Subchapter A, determination of tax liability or qualified foreign corporations. The end. Bobby.
I put my treehouse on the market last week. When it sells, do I have to recapture Section 1250 depreciation?
All right, welcome back to our final segment with George Ishee, owner and operator of PlumTree Marketing. The name PlumTree, where'd that come from?
It's interesting, from a marketing standpoint, our logo is a plum tree with one low-hanging fruit because that's what everybody's looking for. Mm-hmm. But it's really all the green plums that are up in the tree of where all your future growth is. Mm-hmm. They will ripen over time. You just have to have a system that manages not only the green plums in that tree, but the whole orchard. Mm-hmm. So instead of going to try to pick one plum at a time, you put systems in that irrigates the whole system at one time, and then you hire a pesticide company that flies over and does them all, and then you create a system that just notifies you when the plums are about ready to ripen. Then you go over and pick it, and so that's how you grow it and you systematize it. And that's how an entrepreneur can now leverage his database and his clients and his future clients and things like that. So that's kind of where we came up with the logo idea.
I love it. And your last name Ishee is so interesting. What's the history behind Ishee?
Ishee is it came. Two brothers came over from Europe. It landed probably about 70 years after the Pilgrims, and landed down in the Louisiana area, and one stayed there, and one went to the Mississippi region, and that's where my dad's from.
I had to ask that. Okay, so George, give me some advice on my own company, because I'd like to personalize this for our viewers. You've taken a look at Blank Stage. You've seen what I'm doing with the show. What advice could you give me, and if you were, if I was a client, to help me thrive and so forth?
Well, I think what you're doing first off is using the media to promote yourself. Everybody needs to go to video. And just here's the basic question: if everybody knew what you did, then you'd have all the customers lined up that you could handle. They'd be lined up outside the door. So being able to create and standardize your story and get it out to the masses is what's going to hypergrow your company. And that's creating leverage. Part of it, you're doing it with creating videos like this, but the other avenue is to now leverage the databases of people into that. So I would say that anybody that's watching this as a first marketing tool is contact Blank Stage and now get the same thing done for you, or spread the word out to your clients that need growth. Because if other people can help their clients grow by creating videos like this, that now helps the whole economy, where everybody can start exchanging money faster and quicker, and that's what pulls our economy out. So if you're watching this video, send this out and send this link out to everybody that you know that's in your database, so you're providing value to your clients so they can make more money and spend more money with you.
My next question is something I'm excited about, which is the future. And you're an inventive thinker and very intuitive and innovative, but if you had a crystal ball and you invented something and you created something that just caught fire in your industry, what would that be, and why? Wow,
that's a great question. I think the fundamental gift of all of us is the gift of communications, and I would create a tool that would help people communicate better. I think it's the language, whether you're looking for clients, it's the language you use if you're raising capital for your business. It's learning that language of capital. And I would create a system where we all have this little voice. And I don't know who planted it there, but it's like this little voice on your shoulder over here is telling you, yes, you can do it, you can do it. And then you have this other little voice over that's going, no, you can't. It's a recession, all these things. And I would create tools that can mentally help us take that negative voice and just kind of squish it down to this itty bitty teeny little thing and then flick it off your shoulder so you can stay focused on what you want and not what you don't want.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where that scripting came from us, but the key to success is staying focused on what you want and visualizing that and moving everything you're doing towards that with a blind belief that you know you can do, because that's your genius.
Yeah.
And that's what you're bringing to the world. So for you, it's video, it's improv, it's communicating with people through media and through the internet to let them know that this is how you can systematize and have your own TV show where millions can be watching it 24 hours a day while you're sleeping. So I think what you're doing is you're giving people a crystal ball and helping them market themselves to get their message out.
Finally, to talk about more about PlumTree and some of the other things you do, how do we, if someone's watching the show and they want to get in touch with you and so forth, how do you like to work? What's the best way you like to work, and why should someone give you a call and want to work with you?
Well, it's interesting. Our website is www.plumtreemarketing.com. And most people have been burned by marketing in the past. We've got an innovative approach where we can offer marketing advice and high quality marketing advice for $1 a minute. And so people can have a question, they can send us their brochure, we can analyze it, and within about 5 minutes we can tell you if that's going to pull results or not. We figured out the genetic code to marketing, and it's all based on the hot buttons, and if you're getting your people to pay attention. So we offer that as a service so people can see the quality that we have, and then at that point they might want to move into some broader type marketing strategies and techniques and campaigns, and with a whole bottom line of saying, I only want one thing, and that's how do I get more money coming in than going out? And if you can't do that, don't spend a dime on marketing.
So some great tips. The Millionaires by George website is a site that you can go on right now without even talking to George and just check out. You can check it out for free, and you can continue on that process for free. And I think what I'm hearing you say, it's an empowering service, and something I don't think we're learning in school or
I think one of the other cool things that I would encourage everybody to do is grab a bunch of your buddies and go play the game together and create a little competition among your friends and see who can get to the million first. And I think if you do that and engage your social network with that, then it becomes fun, and you truly learn a gift that can change your financial picture for your life.
Yeah, and I think that anybody, just about any age, can start playing it. So check it out, and then PlumTree Marketing, you offer $1 a minute on your personal marketing. And well, George, thanks so much for coming out today. I really appreciate you sharing with us some secrets and some tips and some strategies for us to thrive in this economy. Did we leave anything out?
No, I think we about covered the whole spectrum, and thanks for having me here and let me share some of the knowledge and expertise that I've had, and some of the things that we've created to give back to others to help them move forward in their lives.
Well, great. Not to date this show, but tonight we have a Thrive America networking event, and we'll see you out for that and to meet some of our past guests. So look forward to seeing you there.
Great. Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you next time here on Thrive America. I want to thank George Ishee for coming today and being a guest on Thrive America. And a couple things that I learned in reflecting back on our interview and my time with George is the first being the power of creating a team around you and around your business, especially with people who know more than you do in other fields such as accounting, marketing, business development, creative thinking. If you can build a team of people that want to see you survive, want to see you thrive in this economy, do so. Meet once a month and form that team. Secondly, his company, Millionaires by George, is a free service that empowers you and gives you a path to creating wealth, to creating $1 million. You can create teams, you can work on solo, and there's about to be a competition element to this program, so check it out. And once again, thank you for tuning in to Thrive America, and we'll see you next time.